Hey folks, very good evening to everyone here tonight. We are back for round 2 of our F3 championship in Assetto Corsa. Tonight we head into the circuit of Valencia, which is Circuit Ricardo Tormo. It is going to be an interesting show because we've got a lot of upgrades with respect to our track system, penalty system. We've got all of that now sorted up because of the ridiculous demand and a lot of drivers now coming into the show as well. So this is going to be a much more organized round 2 as compared to our first round. So do look forward to that, and let's just jump right into the action, shall we? Oh, we've got qualifying, it has begun. I am Kapile 6, your host, and we've got a bunch of cars already out on their outlaps, and many already getting out of the way. We've got Blobfish aka Bubbly, along with Redo, who is our debutants for the championship, and also newcomers onto IRC as well. So welcome to them. A lot of cars out on track. It's going to be a fun one, I can tell you that much, because this track really flows. It's got a lovely sequence of corners and good amount of, I personally really love the curbs on this track because it gives you a nice rumbling feeling without throwing the car off. So we should have an exciting show here tonight. Amit Koti, fantastic show from him in the first round in Imola, taking the victory in race number 1. And unfortunately not able to do so in race number 2. But hey, a lot of strong competitors here. Niranjan Kumar, one of a very senior driver who has finally made his way to IRC as well. So welcome to him as well. Let's actually stay on board with him for our first flying lap of Ricardo Tormo. 160 kph. A lot of cars in front of him. Now that's not going to be good news. Getting out of the way, all out of shape, and we're probably going to be aborting that lap. A lot of cars on the outside and in and around the track, so a busy mid-sector here, but Niranjan Kumar is looking quite well, 10 seconds up on his outlap, and let's see how he fares because this sequence in particular is sweet. We got an uphill left-hander leading to a downhill left-hander, and then just a quick sequence following ahead, and you can just see 2 cars up ahead jostling for position in qualifying. That's odd to see, but hey, it's there nonetheless. And the car of Bubbly just spins out right in front of Niranjan. Not gonna help. Oh well, I was completely unfazed by it, so completely mounting that curve and making a mess of it. And that's the end of his lap. Because I'm Batman, V Sharma has put in a server best and goes into P1, the 122.2. We do 2 seconds on the pace. Now that's just showing you what these boys are all about. Agastya, a newcomer as well, he's just put in a 123.682, and Pranav right behind him finishes his lap and moves into P2, 123.1. So because I'm Batman setting a fantastic pace right now. A lot of guys also able in quick succession putting in laps as well. So yeah, let's see how the leaderboard looks as everyone does come out and finish their first flying laps. We've got lovely graphics with a lovely mod called ACPB that we've used here for our race tonight. We've got a lot of teams that we'll probably showcase in the next rounds as well. We've got a guy called No here, and I believe that is No More Pro P. He's back, that's good. Oh, Kaushik Zamala, RRL Vortex with a fantastic 122.8. Now that's a great pace there. Our boys have been sweating it out all weekend long, and I expect only the times to drop even more as the session progresses. Bubbly completely blocking Pranav's way, and they collide in quali. Wow, that is not what you want to see. Exciting stuff here, but very frustrating for Pranav because he didn't get out of the way. Agastya goes into P3 with a 23.0, and we wait for the other drivers to put in a lap. DJ is also in the session and slowly heading his way out. Deepak Raj goes into P2. What a lap! 22.855. Scintillating stuff there. Faizan's also in it. Goes into P8 in the 26.3. Oh, that's really wide from Deepak. That'll be the end of his lap. We'll head back into the pits and we wait for the next entry. Chris Bai is also with us. Glad to have him on board. Amit Kutti, let's stay on board with him because he is one of the fastest gentlemen in our nation, to be frank. I mean, supreme pace. He is on soft tires, goes a little wide. Hope his lap has not been validated as a result of it because we do have track limits, which is the white line. Oh, we've just got a spun car right behind him, completely unfazed, but using all of the track there. I believe that is an invalidation, and he will now have to head back into the pits. SD, oh, this man really loves the single seater stuff. Let's actually stay on board with him. He just completed his outlap and flying around, really missing the apex there. That's going to cost him a lot of time because you can cut the first corner quite a bit, but he did not make the full use of that. But clean line so far. But again, missing it widely. It still looks like he's getting to terms with the track, and it kind of shows as well. So we will get back to come back to it a little later. Jägermeister is another new joinee here. He is in P10, and Shaliluk improves his time to 124.8. A lot of fast times ahead. Tan Tikdom, aka Elk, I'm going to call him Elk from now on, is also setting good pace. Not using all of the apex there just so that he can keep his car on track and doesn't fly off. It is a tricky circuit, and especially that corner in particular to get right. So he did take it a very cautious line. Suhail Shah is also with us. They're starting with the banker. A 23.3 to set off. Swiftly beaten by Elk, who moves up into P6. But hey, lot of competition here. Nova Pro P, I believe, is one of his first laps, going inches across from the track. Whoa! But having said that, Agastya puts in a server best of a 122.1. What a lap from him. Got to be said. Got to be said. Well, Bubbly still doing his shenanigans and not getting out of the way of faster cars. Sparking his car in the apex, the worst possible spot. But having said that, Pranav goes P1. Look at the time, 121.364. That's a stupid amount of pace, I gotta say. But these guys are not going to be so phased about it. So Shah is also one of... Wait a minute, where are his tires? This game is passing up because he's driving without tires here, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on here? Interesting bug. Harish Bhai puts in a 124.2. VLSD at the end of his first flying lap. A lot of cars in the way. Suhail Shah is on the curb. He's also going to be starting a hot lap right ahead of SD. SD goes P8. Let's actually stay on board with Suhail Shah now. Using all of the track, but misses the apex and slides out of here. Well, it's difficult to turn when you don't have two front wheels, do you? Anyways, Kalra goes into P10. Aditya Kalra is one of our coordinators, and they've done a great job this weekend setting everything up. Shall I look on his next flying lap? Sorry, at the end of his flying lap. Let's see how he does. He has a 121.3 to beat. Stays in P13 with a 125.7. But hey, Pranav is on pole right now. 121.364. This man either knows where the track limits are not used, but he's put in a brilliant lap there. Shalalak has swiftly spun out. We've got Swarnesh also back with us. He also did join us last time around. And hey, let's see how we fare. Redo with a 123.7. So much competition. 26 of our drivers have already had give it a shot on the server. 26 unique drivers. Niranjan Kumar and Amit Kuti. Oh, inches, just milliseconds of pole. They're just 4/10. I mean, that's still a lot given the pace that Pranav has simply blasted out so far. But hey, I'm sure Amit Kuti is not done yet. He's still revving up those engines, still warming up those tires, and I'm sure he'll be back again for another scintillating lap. But we've got 1.5 minutes left to go in qualifying, and the top three look, well, a little spread, I won't lie to you, but we'll have to wait for everyone to actually put in their last laps and then see how it goes. Quite wide there. We do have a strict 100 kmph track limit. You're not to exceed. If you do exceed the track limits, so that probably would have been an invalidation for Agastya. But let's stay on board with him. Newcomer. Oh, he just finished his lap with a 121.655. Probably go for another one. But we've got Akbar Kumar in front of him. Gets phased out of it because of it. That's the end of his lap. Let's stay on board with Akbar right now. He hasn't had the best of showings either. He's messed up turn 1 and he's probably going to call it a day as well. I don't know what it is right now, why this is happening, but so many cars don't have tires. I don't know what to say about it. This is quite hilarious. Pranav on another flying lap. Is he improving on his sector times? Let's wait and find out. Little bit of lockup, but using all of that track and then some. Will this have invalidated? I'm not sure, but Agastya has put in that lap last time around, who does take P2 from Amit Kuti. But actually, let's see where Amit Kuti is right now on track. He is putting in a flyer. It is the end of the quality checker flag. He is out. Will Amit Kuti be able to best both of them? Let's wait and find out. Very clean lines there. Bit of hesitation. He is marginally up, just went up from his personal best. Oh, going wide there. Using all of the track and then some. Could that be an invalidation? We'll have to wait and find out. Oh, that's a generous use of the track limit there. But it does cross the line and gets his lap invalidated. So that's the end of his session. And so it goes. Wow, that is quite closer now in the top. The top three is separated by 2 or 3 tenths. But hey, this is just a start. We've got 2 races, 20 minutes each in Ricardo Tormo. So stay tuned to find out how these guys fare in the real environment. Apologies there, I cannot switch between drivers. Swarnesh, oh well, that's time up for them as well, so they will have to well, sort it out, I guess. Pranav takes pole, 125.364. Fantastic lap from him, got to be said. Yep, that's puts him on pole position. Agastya with 121.6. Amit Kuti in P3. So superb competition right here at the top. Because of Batman. Oh, this is the last laps. I should be looking at the best laps, but it's too late for that. But we got 30 seconds to go. And I'm on the back of the field. That is me. So can I go back to the pits? No, I can't. This game is fantastic. Gotta be said, sometimes it just boggles the mind. We've got a couple more seconds for the race to start. Well, have a look at how it looks like from here. The cars are away. We've got Pranav leading the pack. Scorching cars right behind him. Going too wide into turn 1. Using all of the track there. Any carnage behind them. We've got cars going 3 wide, 4 wide. All right in the midfield right now. Lot of position changes, lot of locking up, lot of track extension as well. And there you go. There's the collision. Cars going flying up, spinning again and again and again. This is exactly what we saw in Imola as well. And well, looks like our Indians just don't learn, do they? A lot of positions lost for Deepak Raj there. He has been the biggest loser of the bunch. Elk being attacked by, I believe that was Jaeger. Niranjan is in P10 and he is... Oh, what is going on here? Everyone's driving extremely slowly for some reason. I believe it is a VSC. We'll have to wait and confirm what's happening here. Well, VSC ending in 10 seconds, okay. So looks like Chris Bai is not interested and he's completely been caught off guard by it. Safety car has ended and we can go. Interesting that I didn't really notice the warning message, but we're back racing. Kaushik Dumala is going to line up a move because of Batman has gone a little wide there, but he's really close to the slipstream of Agastya. Going down the inside, will he get the move into turn 1? Sends it down the inside, respectful racing, but Agastya using all of the track and then some, and keeps the position. Dirty little stuff there from him. Well, Sohail Shah has had a fantastic start. He did start in P6 or 7, moved his way up into P3, and now he's fighting for the lead. Amit Kotti in P2, he did gain 1 position from all of this, and he's now trying to find his way closer and closer to... Oh, there's a bit of an oversteer moment there, nice connection, and got it quite well there, Amit Kotti. Pranav is still leading from the pair of them. Well, we've got Akbar Kumar now trying to get closer to Kaushik Dumala. This is the battle for P6 on track. Let's have a look at where they are. We're at the next kink. That is the right-hander coming up. You see the car just flying over there. Lovely little side there. But because of the flight, Kaushik Dumala does get a warning and loses position, and he goes quite wide there as well. And Akbar Kumar just says thank you very much and gets 2 positions there. Because of Batman also got kind of out of shape there. We'll go side by side again. Oh, we've got 2 cars who spun out. Agastya and Sohail Shah have taken each other out and back in the pits. While we say that Akbar Kumar has already made the move on, because the Batman has made a move on Akbar and moves up into P3. What happened there? That was some insane, that was tangling in the start-finish straight. That's such an odd position to see 2 cars in the wrong side. But while I was in my day state there, we did see 2 cars, we did see Akbar getting all out of shape there and dropping 2 positions as a result of it. Now this is the battle for P3 because of Batman. We'll say thank you very much and continue forward. Amit Kotti is not able to actually close the gap to Pranav. I don't know what it is with Pranav today, but he is simply crying. Yeah. Look at the gap. It looks like he's increasing lap on lap. It's just over 2 seconds at the end of the second lap. Miss Kuti will really have to push to actually bring down this, because it's not as easy as it looks like. But now sets a blistering 1:21.525 fastest lap of the Grand Prix there. And hey, I don't think Amit Kuti has it as of this moment to actually fight back. Well, Sohail Shah is now back on track. We've got a lot more action. Faizan is all the way down in P21, already a lap down. Agastya is coming his way and already disposed of Faizan. Good that he did get out of the way there. Harish Bhai and the wrong car. Kalra are in battle. They will probably spice up, but will Faizan get out of the way here? He is already a back marker for this leading pack. Doesn't look to be any movement from him to get out or make any movement to give way. Lot later on the brakes did Aditya go, and he only hurt himself in the process because Faizan is not moving. But having said that, Agastya made a mistake, loses a position, and loses 2 positions actually in the process, and moves down to P10. Unfortunate there. Well, I actually do want to see what happens here, because Aditya Kalra is going down the inside of Faizan, gets the move done. Agastya, getting caught up in 2 battles and also making this mistake again, will try and gain some positions back on Aditya Kalra, but is not looking too good for him right now. Blue flags, Faizan, blue flags, out of the way, please. Not be happy with that movement, I can tell you that much. Propi in 11th. He didn't actually have a lot of practice, but also got caught off guard and had a lot of damage. We've increased it to 50% this time around. Oh, Faizan spinning out and really just throwing off Nova Propi off balance there, and kind of have to reorient himself. Behind him is DJ. He's quite close. Swarnesh as well, looking to get closer and closer to the likes of DJ. Behind him, Elk, quite far away. Jägermeister, real ST. Oh man, no, this guy's got some real pace, but he's running medium tires as well. Bold choice, but as a result of the cluster, I can't continue there. But you know what I'm talking about. What happened there at turn 4? We've got a whole lot of damage and a whole lot of cars pitting, and one fine driver caught up in that is the real estate. Deepak Raj in 17. Pranav already getting closer and closer to Reader, who is P18 right now. It's tough times. I can tell you that much. Shalak P19, well, he had damage, went back into the pits, lost a lap, and he's already been lapped by the front runners. Unfortunate there. Because of Batman losing quite a bit of time to the cars up ahead. You can actually see them go out in the distance, but he has kind of quickly disposed of Kaushik Kumala. But who is right behind him is Akbar Kumar. Oh, Kaushik Kumala again getting really out of shape there at that kink. A right-hander. Will Akbar go down the inside? Thinks of it. Kaushik braking quite late, locking heavily in the process there. This battle is getting so spicy. We've got 2 cars also battling behind him. We will get to that in a second. Well, very wide line from Kaushik. Very deep line from Akbar Kumar. Will he send one down the inside? No, he won't. Nice little defending from Kaushik Kumar there. Right behind them, Sohail Shah and Niranjan Kumar are battling. I believe Sohail Shah has gotten past Niranjan here and moves up into P6, but the battle up ahead is still going on. Inches away from his diffuser. That's some brilliant close racing from the pair of them. No mistakes, some solid aggressive driving and also defensive from him, from Kaushik Damala. Sohail Shah is not able to actually get away from Niranjan. These guys are very equal on pace as of right now. But having said that, going side by side, will Kaushik go around the outside? Let's wait and find out. Akbar has the inside line, but and he has the move down as well. Great stuff. Akbar Kumar moves into P4. Behind him though, we've got a nice little train who's caught up because of all that battling up in the front. And now we've got 4 cars in the battle for P4. Behind them, we've got Agastya and Karish Bhai going side by side, and Agastya getting caught in the heat of the battle and spins out in the process. There's a free position back to Aditya Kalra. I mean, he's got good pace, the man, but he's just very hard driving out there. He's just not helping his cause. Charlie Luck is disconnected from the session. Agastya now in P12 as a result of that. DJ goes really wide, and Agastya will take that any day of the week. Up ahead, we've got Niranjan now trying to make a move on Kaushik. Kaushik already been disposed by Sohail Shah. Very close action there. Going to turn 1. Everyone using a lot of the track on the outside there. But Niranjan not be able to get a move on. He's on the medium tire, couple of tires, while Kaushik is on the softs. Very clean lines though from Niranjan. Very lovely to see. But the more he gets held up by Kaushik, you can just see Sohail Shah just driving off into the distance. Nothing to see there. Just Faizan, they were just out of the frame. Nothing to worry about. Kaushik Damala going wide there, but a late apex from him. And Niranjan not able to find a way there. We'll go deep, try to find a switchback or a cutback line there, but this sector, the straight here is not enough. We'll have to just wait and bide his time there. But superb racing so far from 3 of them. Wait a minute. No, nothing else. Not going to say anything. I'm a Batman who has not been able to pull away from everyone else. Now what I am seeing here is that we've got, I don't know, it could either be Amit Kuti or Pranav, but we don't have the top 2 still battling it out. Have we missed out in the process? I'm just trying to find out, so give me a moment, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Aditya Kalra and Karish Bhai battling it out. In front of them, we've got Niranjan who's trying to get ahead of Kaushik. Sohail Shah is driven away. Shalulak is disconnected and he has is come back quite a few laps behind. 6 minutes to go on the race. Because Batman is in P2. Who's P1? Pranav is in P1, so Amit Kuti has actually had an issue here and he has dropped down. He's nowhere in sight. What's going on? I believe he has disconnected from the session, and and as a result of it, it's gonna be easy pickings for Blazkowicz aka Bruno. Well, these guys have been battling for the last 3 laps and they've got such equal pace that it's so lovely to see, this kind of close, clean racing between them. Ranjan just not overstepping his boundaries. Kaushik also not aggressively defending or cutting across the Ranjan's line at any point in time. It looks like these guys are very calmly battling out on track, just like a bunch of good kids, just knowing their share and their place on the track, not overstepping any bounds. And having said that, there's a contact between Niranjan and Kaushik. Now looks like Niranjan is kind of apologetic on that front. Waits, great sportsmanship from there, and these guys are going to continue battling. But one thing to note here is that because Kaushik just come out, he's going to be having boiling hot tires. He will be struggling now to turn the car or get too much oversteer. He will need a corner or two to actually regain that. And I'm actually very, very curious to see how he tackles the next corner, because it's kind of crucial because of that spin he had. Well, no issue absolutely there. So that's good to see that he's got his car in tune and he's able to push on. Oh, we've got two cars going side by side. Who's that? Krish Bhai. Aditya Kalra has gone around the outside and got in a position, moved up into P7. This battle has also been going off. Those two have just used all the track there. I don't believe track limits is in place for that. We do have a maximum of 15 track extensions or mistakes or penalties that you can receive in a particular race. Any more, you get disqualified. Well, Chris Bhai having lost a position on Kalra. Oh, having said that, the Kalra going quite deep there. Is at a switchback line. Luckily, stays in front of Chris Bhai there. But that was a close moment. Back marker in place, does get out of the way, always good to see. Chris Bhai going very wide, just racking up this penalties. Sometimes it's just worth it to get it and just move on. But this battle is still raging on. Because of that collision between Niranjan and Kaushik, these two have actually dropped back so much that the two behind, Aditya Kalra and Krish Bhai, have actually caught up. So we've got a new 4-man DRS train right now. So this is the train and the battle for P5. Aditya Kalra is on the charts right now. Good pace from him. But every time I say that, he goes really deep, goes really wide, and just brings Chris Bhai so much closer to him. Oh, well, think of a move down there. It will look like it from the scenes, but all clean safe. Oh, having said that, Akbar Kumar has spun out and he has botched it. He was in P4 at the start of this lap and he's dropped down like a stone to P9. One mistake of getting too much curb there. He's not happy with it. He is retiring from the race. With 1 minute to go. That is really sad. Having said that, we've got two cars going side by side into the final corner. Nomo Pro P and the Real SD. Real SD is now in P9. has just done a fantastic overtake on his ex-teammate from Season 5 in F1. And these guys are going to be fighting on the last. Oh, Alexander Sherman looks coming out of the pits there. A lap car. Disgusting re-entry onto the track. And as a result, I don't know how, but realistically got away with it. Just barge and shoving him on the track. Said, get out of my way, I'm here trying to battle the P9. Do not screw with me, my dear boy. But still putting down the pace greatly, and no Proby has no answer. He's not able to actually gain anything. DJ and Elk are also quite close. I actually want to move up the field a bit. Wait a minute. Nitin Kumar has dropped down again? Oh, I believe he's made a mistake somewhere. We've got Agastya who's made up a position there. Chris Bai is still very, very close to Aditya Kalra. Kaushik Damalo is just a stone's throw away. And just can hold on for one lap longer. He will have kept P4. Because of Batman is in P3, who is in P2, we've got Sohail Shah, who is also gone ahead and disposed of him. What amazing pace from this man right here. He had a bit of an issue. He was fighting with Ranjan Kumar back in P6 and P7, and he just sliced through the field and moved his way up into P2. A fantastic drive from him. Well, nothing though can deter from the fact that Blaskowitz is our first race winner. Started on pole, led every single lap, clean sweep there. No mistakes whatsoever. Sohail Shah is definitely the driver of this race for me. Because I'm Batman going down the inside of that back marker. We will finish in P3. Jägermeister. Sohail Shah has finished second. Kaushik Damala. Just, oh my god! Chris Bai sent it in the last corner! And he's screwed it up. And will he be able to actually finish out? Niranjan Kumar is actually coming down the line. Does Chris Bai have the speed? Will it? Oh, coming down the line. Oh! Just by the tiniest of margins. Less than 2/10 separated Niranjan Kumar and Chris Bai. But Chris Bai does keep his P6 there. Very, very close shave for him. Well, there you have it, folks. That's the end of race 1. Fantastic race. Let's have a look at how it all looks like. Pranav in P1, comfortably there on top. Sohail Shah in P2. Well, this is how the standings look like at the end of race 1. We've got 30 seconds left. Yeah, that's some really close racing there. I believe everyone has finished the race. We'll have to wait and see because the next one is a reverse grid, 20 minute. Once again, oh, that's a bit of collision there at the end of the race. Not what you want to see, but hey, I guess no harm done. It is. Checkered flag is already out. Yep. We've got one driver who's been kicked out of the session. Believe that was for ignoring blue flags. So the AC coordinators have taken executive action against Elk, and he's out of here. Sayonara. Amit Koti is back. I don't know if he had a network issue or whatnot. He's got just a few more seconds to actually jump into the session. He will probably start in the pits. We'll have to wait and watch. Wait time is done. Chris Bai has left. What's going on? You got both Chris Bai and Niranjan Kumar who left the session. I don't know why they would do that. Very strange decision from them. But Akbar Kumar starts pole. Redo on second. Jaeger on third. Swarnesh, Deepak Raj. Elk has been kicked out. DJ. Pro P now role reversal. Is the Kalra. Kaushik Damala and the rest of them are all here. Shalulak will also start behind, and so will Agastya because of that. Yeah, I'm already back in the pit, so don't mind me. Got a lot of cars going three wide in turn 1. What's going to happen here? Oh, I got one car who's completely missed his braking marker, one going left. This is a fantastic sight to actually see, from the perspective of the cars ahead. Will it be a repeat of race number 1? So far so clean, but we've got 2 cars, 3 cars, a lot of punting going on. Cars going side by side into the right hander there. Try to look, trying for a move, gets on the grass and, well, loses a lot of positions in the process. Amit Gunti back in the race, just start on the grid. We've got 2 cars, 3 cars, all of them just piling up. I believe it is a virtual safety car, I have to confirm. But Amit Gunti just says, hey, thank you very much, I am going to continue. Yes, cars are slowing down. And yep, it is a virtual safety car. SD has lost connection from the race. Oh, that's unfortunate. He will have to start in the beginning of lap 1, so it's not in a prime position there. Akbar Kumar has dropped a position. Rido is now our race leader. We've got VSC ending in 10 seconds, so watch out for this restart. It's going to be a good one. Go around the outside, gets off the track because of it, and who's going to take full charge of it? Aditya Kalra is on the charge, gets much better exit than Akbar Kumar there with the DRS open, tantalizingly close. Go on the outside, bit of wheel banking. BLSD is also coming out in the most dangerous position. Akbar Kumar says, hey, what's going on there? I'm going to get 2 positions from the outside from out of nowhere. This is quite a disgusting move, got to be said. SD getting tripped from the process as a back marker, as he should have gotten out of the way, but he didn't because of Batman. Just in the entire process there says, thank you very much, you go deal with him and I'll have your positions. Yeah, sneaky move there, boy. Good stuff. Agastya in P5. He did start all the way back in P18. Oh, there's got a bit of contact there. Believe that is mistake. It was Nomo Pro P versus Amit Gunti. That's unusual to see 2 tier 1 drivers go ahead with that kind of shenanigans, but hey, it happens. It's a different game at the end of the day as well. Faizan in P11. He's actually moved up 3 positions and he's in P8 now. Kaushik Damala looking any way to get actually dabs Faizan in the rear. So hey, you gotta get a move on, man. Oh, Pranav as a result, not as a result, but just has made a mistake. Kaushik gets a much better exit, and now we'll look to also get Pranav in the process as well. We're going very defensive. Behind, we've got Faizan also being eaten alive by Amit. Look at the pace that he had there. Insanity. Well, now we've got 3 cars battling for P7. We've got DJ in P6, a fantastic start for him. Pranav getting all out of shape there. Bit of a lockup, but he keeps the position. Now we've got P1 and P2 from qualifying, separated by Kaushik Damala, and they're all fighting for P6 right now. I believe the car didn't go out. Yes, he did leave the session, so unfortunate for him. Will Kuti down the inside? No, he doesn't have to, because Robotics has made a mistake and he loses. You can't do that with someone as feisty as Amit Kuti on the back of you. Well, having said that, Amit Kuti makes a mistake of his own, but hey, he's able to position his car a little better, and he keeps the position. Going very wide there, and will lose out on the exit speed, and just watch as the cars in front fly away into the distance. Having said that, we've got another car going to be battling him very soon. Nomo Pro P gets on the exit curve there. Thinks of a switchback, unable to get it yet. Sohail Shah is also in the mix right now. Will they go on either side of Faizan. No, Faizan goes to the left. So much overspeed for Sohail Shah. Faizan just dives in though. He says, no, I will not be denied of my right here. Agastya has also made up a match of it. And Sohail Shah just could not figure out where he came from. Faizan makes a fool of himself, getting clashed by Deepak Raj in the process. That was definitely not his fault, but hey, it's just a racing incident because when you're spun on track, anything can happen. It is a dangerous position to be at on the racetrack. DJ losing all of these positions. He did make a small little mistake that we did kind of miss that, but Sohail Shah, Mopropi and Agastya say thank you very much and move on. Up in the front, Kaushik Tumala still trying to get closer to Amit Kuti, but the sheer pace this man has, the gap is actually increasing lap on lap. Pranav now trying to get actually into the battle for the lead. Redo Ade Kalra 4 wide almost into the final corner. 2 batches of 2. Amazing racing here. Can't really see what's happening right now. So many DRS trains going on. Ooh, hot stuff. Little bit of wheel banging there. Fastest lap by Amit Kuti. Ricardo going really wide, pushing Backman really wide. Backman but just takes advantage. Ridu just smashing into Pranav, but he's a brick wall and he will not budge. Bad exit for Aditya Kalra and he moves down a position. Pranav moves into P3. Amit Kuti is now has entered the chat as well. Now we've got 4 cars now battling for P2. Amazing stuff. Oh, just like in the last lap, Amit Kuti is just too good in that corner. Really able to keep minimum speed in a very sweeping left-hander. It must be said, it's a quite high speed one. Easy to lose your rear end there, and he just makes very great work of it. Having said that, battle in the front because of Batman and Pranav going side by side in the middle sector. Pranav getting the better exit and does move into P2 now. But who's out in the lead? It's Akbar Kumar. He's actually flown out and kept the lead quite convincingly. Amit Kuti getting so much over speed there. Will it send one down the inside? Yes, he does. Little bit of a lockup, going wide, and so will Batman. Everyone loves to violate the track limits here in Ricardo Tormo. They're going to go side by side into turn 1. Who's going to blink first? Who's going to brake first? Oh, it's just by a millimeter. Oh, we've got because of Batman actually thinking of a switchback, an early break, better exit. But Amit Kuti is going to block him off and secure P3. Amazing racing. Oh, that was a close one. Agastya tending it down the inside of Ridu and luckily just getting away with it, the skin of his teeth there. And both of them live on. Kaushik Damala has made some kind of an error there and moved down into P8. Unfortunate for him. Sohail Shah. Well, we saw that incident happen. He also has lost a couple of positions but has already taken care of Faizan. And that's one tough cookie that he's just gobbled up. Moving back on the front. Now we've got Ridu very close to Agastya here. Akbar Kumar still setting some blistering pace there, just putting a personal best. Will Agastya use the power of the slipstream and the DRS to actually get a move? Oh, very close there, but thinks better of it. Trying a lot of defending from Ridu there. Heavy, aggressive defending, saying, no, I will not let you have the inside. It's mine. And Ridu simply closes the door on him, keeps P6 fed. Emphatic fashion, must be said. Oh, we've got a spun car there. That's Amit Kuti. He spun out. He tried to make a move, I believe, somewhere, or just, I can only speculate there, but as a result of it, dropped 3 positions and now he's in P8 and he says enough is enough. I'm done. Unfortunate there. Suhail Shah has made quick work of DJ over that lap as well and moves up into P8. Suhail Shah will definitely enjoy the sight of a beached Amit Koti on the sidelines, given up. And Akbar Gumana is disconnected from the session. What's happened there? Oh boy, what has happened to our race leader? So comfortably out in front. Agastya has spun out in the midst of it while trying to get a battle and move on. Suhail Shah is still kind of being chased by DJ. A good fight from him, must be said. But look at that track usage there from Suhail Shah. Man is on a mission to get away from this pack. Going quite wide there, but using that speed as they leave the circuit to keep the position and continue forward. DJ, little more, how can I put it, careful but more respectful of the track limits and would like to keep it clean within the white lines. But so far, these two are inseparable. There's nothing that Suhail Shah is able to do that is helping him get away. But just one slight mistake from DJ will probably end this. Having said that, Suhail Shah going quite deep there. Outside is getting a lot of the curves under his car there. He set around the outside. Brave stuff. Was using all of the track, still going side by side. But he will have to concede to the next right-hander. Suhail Shah gets all out of shape and amazing move by DJ. That was superb, strategic, thought-out move. And hey, kudos to him. He moves up in a P7. Superb battle here. Agastya just put on the fastest lap of the race with 1:22.3. Kaushik now getting close to Ridu. Now this is the next battle now which we're going to be focusing on. Ridu, well, interesting race. He did start out with P2 just behind Akbar, and P4 is still definitely not a bad result by any means. Whether he can keep it is what Kaushik is here to fight and to test to. And let's see if he can dethrone Ridu from that 4th position. Going very wide there. That would probably be a track limit extension for him. But this battle rages on. Because our Batman is now in P2. Pranav back in the lead. Akbar Kumar, I don't know if it's a mistake or just had to leave, has disconnected and just gifted the victory to Pranav here. He already won race 1. He's been pole position for the qualifying as well. And now it looks like there's nothing and nobody here to stop him from taking another decisive victory here and be the champion in Ricardo Tormo. Oh, there's a bit of contact there between Ridu and Kaushik. Going to the right-hander, Ridu just slapping him and closing the door. Now we've got another car who's entered the chat, which is Agastya. He's just put in the fastest lap of the race, so he's got some insane pace right now. This battle has gone from a 2-car race to a 3-car race, and this is really spicing up right now. 6 minutes to go in the reverse race grid. Apologies there. Agastya right on the back of Ridu now. 1 second has the gap has kind of opened up, and Agastya just pushing forward, takes wide and says, "Get out of here! You don't deserve to race with me. It's my track." And Agastya moves, just distastefully moves up in a P5, taking no prisoners in the mix there. Having said that, Ridu's gap is slowly but surely decreasing. He You can see the McLaren looking F3 of Kaushik Tumala getting slowly inching closer and closer to Agastya there. Fantastic line from all three of them, must be said. But Agastya getting the best line of it. Kaushik Tumala getting really deep. And so has Redu. Both of them are bossed it, and Agastya just happily moves up into P4. Ricardo now will have to recalibrate from that little mistake. Now again we'll go on the defensive. Agastya has made quick work of these two within the lap. And now he's saying that Kaushik Tumala has been sent into oblivion there. What happened there? He's been beached and luckily gets out, but I have no words to explain that. Regardless, he's gifted a position. He has got red hot tires in the process, and Sohail Shah has also taken P6 from him. Some of our other drivers have had a more quiet race. No Propi surprisingly still P12. Not able to actually make much inroads, and you can actually have a look at his wonderful lives, which is going to give you a lot of insights on why he's suffering so much. Pranav so far up ahead. 11 laps into the race. We've got just over 3 minutes to go. Because of Batman is trying his level best, putting in some stellar laps, but the car up ahead is just too far. You can't even see him in the frame. Swarnish, quiet little race. Kalra in P3. I mean, that is a very astonishing result, as you know, there was so much action that happened somewhere. Well, in this race, it looks like the fastest lap will also go to Pranav, and kind of expected as well because of the sheer pace he's been putting out. But Aditya Kalra has kept the car clean, stayed out of trouble. Akbar Kumar, Amit Koti have all fallen because of it. And this man just said, hey, thanks man, I will carry on. I'm here to do my thing, not too interested in your alien-like pace, but the consistency is what gets you out and gets you the points at the end of the day. And that's exactly what Aditya Kalra has shown. Agastya, though, has a lot more pace and is definitely closing the gap to Aditya Kalra there. And I wouldn't be surprised if we slowly start feeling the pressure at some point in time, and there could be a battle at the end of the race. But Lord, it kind of opened up. Kaushik Tumala has made one because of that mistake. Still behind Sohail Shah. DJ in P8. He must have made a mistake somewhere, and as a result, fallen back. Deepak Raj is a lap down, so unfortunate for him, he can't make much of it. Faizan in P9. Jaeger in P10. No Propi has moved up a position. He was in P12, but look at the lovely line there. That is what you're not meant to do when you take the first corner. And as a result, he still is in P9. He goes into P11. Now he goes in P12. Shalala swiftly getting the move done on him. And this could be one of the last battles that we see on track. Alrighty, this has been a fantastic race. So much action, so much drama. I mean, just 4 cars, 2 packs of 2 going down the main straight. I mean, that's some scintillating stuff there. But I do want to give position. Wait a minute, what is going on here? Because of Batman has overtaken Pranav. Pranav has made a colossal error, and he's moved down into P2 with only, well, I don't know, will the timer run out as they ended? We've got just under 20 seconds to go. Pranav pushing like hell to get it back. We're actually going to stay on board and see how he fares. We got 10 seconds left. It will actually be one more lap. Now this is going to be one flying lap for sure from Pranav as he tries to get a move on. Because the Madman is just taking care of a back marker of Novo Pro P. But look at the lines that Pranav's taking. This man is saying absolutely not. I will not be denied of my P1. It gets closer and closer. 7/10 is the gap. We've got almost, I can't tell you how many corners there are. Simply, I mean, the statistics I cannot keep track of. But Batman feeling the pressure, missing the apex there. But Pranav pinpoint accuracy, spot on every single apex. But look at that! Would have had a bit of oversteer once again, and those corrections are costing him. Gap has increased to almost 9/10. What will he pull out in this last sector? We've got to wait and find out. But because of Batman will now take snatch victory from Pranav. He's been dominant all weekend long, but one little hiccup has cost him potentially the second race win. Amazing stuff there. Only 2 corners to go. Because Batman gets it spot on, will Pranav just send it down the inside? He's already defending his line because Batman. Very cautious exit there. Pranav not able to get the apex, locks and also loses on the exit speed. Because Batman will win the race, and Pranav unfortunately will have to settle for P2. Wow, that is a shocker I could not have seen coming. Novo Pro P has also finished the race. Show has all the lapped cars. Aditya Kalra comes down in P3, a fantastic strong result for him. Agastya finishes in P4. Redo in P5. Well, he kept it on track. Not still some solid points for him at the end of it. So he'll shine in P6. Kaushik Tumalo couldn't get any closer and will have to settle for P7. DJ in P8. Well, still some good, strong battling. Definitely kind of pressured. So Elsha at one point in time allows some good racing from him. Faizan in P9 has already ended his session. Jägermeister in P10. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. The end of round 2 of the F3 Championship. A last minute victory from because of Batman. Pranav, the fastest lap for sure. It's a superb race and a very unexpected twist at the end. Well, there you have it, folks. Cars just lining up. The end of it, we've got 20 seconds on the everyone is slowly just crawling around the circuit. I don't know why that is the case, but thank you everyone so much for watching. We've got the IRC Region Cup coming tomorrow, and we will be having a special Assetto Corsa event this Sunday as well. So announcement will be coming out for that. It's going to be a very different kind of a drive. It isn't a very unique event, so do stay tuned for that. But yeah, this has been Kapil A6 coming with you live, the coverage of our F3 Championship. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and we will see you next time.